Hello again, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, with another very thin unboxing from the Reproduction and Custom Toy Packaging Company Toy Room. We did a Chewbacca 12-inch vintage figure unboxing a few episodes ago, and I was so happy with it and so excited with it that I actually found another one online that they had available, and I'm going to share that with you now. I was in the market. I've been exploring toy auctions, like, you know, legit toy auctions as of late, trying to find some, you know, vintage goodness. Now the thing is, I'm lucky, folks. I have been able to maintain most of my loose vintage toys. Even kept a lot of boxes, like in the back you can see. But, you know, it doesn't change the fact that I didn't keep everything, you know, especially early in my collecting, because the earliest is when I was the youngest. I was a kid. I was 6 years old when Star Wars came out. So obviously, you know, I did not. Those are the ones I kept the least of. The only boxes I kept were boxes that, excuse me, were boxes that it made sense to keep the toys in. So a lot of the play sets, I kept the boxes, you know, and I did have enough wherewithal, and I just loved even as a kid, I just loved the box art so much that I did have the wherewithal with a lot of the boxes to just fold them up, you know, and fold up the boxes and stack them and tack them like in a bin, you know, just because I liked the boxes and I didn't want to get rid of the boxes. They were fun to look at the art. I did cut up some things, like some of the cards and things of that nature, but, you know, I was a kid. These toys were meant to be played with, and that's what I did. Sorry, not sorry. So, anyway, but now that I'm an adult and I really am more interested in displaying them rather than playing with them, I feel like now's a good time to try to figure out ways for me to get them back into the boxes. At least the ones that have display ability. I wouldn't take a Cantina. I mean, my Creature Cantina playset, my Dagobah playset, my Cloud City playset. I mean, I love the boxes and I love the toys. But I'm not going to put the toys in the boxes because that, you have to break them down to do that a lot of times, and I don't want to do that. They weren't designed to be, most of them weren't designed to be put together and then taken apart. So you run the risk of breaking them. I don't want to do that. Plus, I like displaying the toy and I like displaying the box. I kind of want to, in the future, I hope to be able to display the vintage stuff together. But these boxes have the clear cellophane kind of in front. So today we are going to work on a little bit of, make sure I got everything out of here. Yes, I did. Okay. We're going to do some Boba Fett. That's right. This is the Boba Fett 12-inch action figure with a Star Wars box. And which is interesting. I can't remember. He might have also come with an Empire box. So this again, I make no effort to hide the fact that this is a reproduction. It is. The figure will be real, but the box itself will be a reproduction. Okay, so let me just kind of they do such a good job. I mean, there's a bit of a gloss on here. I don't really think, you know, maybe my nostalgia is getting the better of me or not. I don't know, but I don't really believe that there was quite that much gloss on the original boxes, and maybe that's by design. You can see with the reflection there. Maybe they want these to be, you know, different enough from the original, but I could be wrong. This could just be the way they came out onto the store shelves, and then the box glossiness started to fade. So who knows? Anyway, so we got, you know, obviously the flap top here. We're gonna put the figure in. It does include the insert, so I'm excited about that. Let me get the insert in there, and come on, get in there. All right, good. And you got the great picture art here, right? The large size action figure, Boba Fett, Star Wars. You can continue what the contents are. It says the same thing on the back. Boba Fett, Kenner. It does have a little copyright at the bottom here, Toy Room. Okay, toyroom.com. There's the great kid art. Wouldn't you love to have been one of those kids to get to play with the toys and while they take pictures of you? That's really cool. There's Boba Fett with Vader. I really like this. I think eventually I'd like to acquire a collection of all of these. I wouldn't mind collecting the original, but frankly, even inserts, even just that little peach colored insert I put in there, orangey peach color, would probably cost you anywhere from $50 to $150. So I don't know, for a piece of cardboard, for a piece of cardstock. I mean, I get it. The people get really into it. They want to have the original. They're looking for the inserts. They're looking for the instructions. They're looking for the stickers. They're looking for stickers that haven't been taken off a little sticker sheet. All original. And they're looking for the plastic baggies that the things came in. I mean, really, really crazy stuff that they're going after. All right, and they're trying to piecemeal it, which I think is even harder than just trying to get a mint toy. I mean, maybe might be cheaper, but anyway. Well, this looks amazing, but I know one way to look better. Let's get the Fett and put him in there. All right, here you go. There is Boba Fett. I do believe my Boba Fett is complete. The only thing that I might not have yet anymore is the rocket might have had a string that it would launch. Not launch, you'd pull it out. But I can't remember if it doesn't really show it. Anything else? It's got his little head visor, his little cape. I will say the elastics on the cape have started to get really loose, but other than that, he's complete, and I love this figure. Another thing though I like about putting him in the box like this is that these figures especially the 12-inch vintage figures from the 70s and 80s, they're starting to fall apart. There's the plastic's breaking down, things that limbs are falling off, the elastics on the inside are getting looser. So this is a better way to store it, keep the figure protected, and it's really great. So I love it. And I don't know if Toy, forgot the name of it again. Sorry. Oh yeah, I got it down here. If Toy Room, I'm gonna say Toy Otter. No, that's something else. If ToyRoom.com has all of them, I seem to only be able to find this one and Chewbacca. I'll have to look again. Maybe they cycle them around, so we'll see. They were, I thought, reasonable, but I do think that. I keep looking for the originals as well. I know that the originals are going to be a lot flimsier, but it's still really cool. I do have one. I have my original C-3PO box. I did still keep that one. That was probably the last 12-inch figure I bought. I actually bought it in St. Croix. I remember that. I was on vacation with my family, and there was this little tiny toy store, and they had, these were. It's an island in the Caribbean. They don't get new shipments of toys. So I didn't go in the 70s. I went to St. Croix in the 80s, in the mid to later 80s, and I happened to go in and see that sitting there on the top shelf, probably from 10 years earlier, they had a C-3PO. So I picked it up and still have it, still have the box. So, but yeah, it's in a lot flimsier shape than this. So I will say that this box was a little bit harder when it came to the flaps. I felt like the flap folding and cutting, might have been a little bit off. So there's a little bit of give here. Okay, it's not an original, so it's not a big deal. I do plan sometimes maybe taking it out of the box again. All right, I'm not going to leave it here, but it's nice to display like this. All right, so that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Like, subscribe, hit the notification. Go check me out on Instagram and X and Facebook with the Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page. Thank you, Red 5, for supporting the channel. Check out all of Red 5 Network's podcasts and YouTube channels. Some great Star Wars content out there, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.